And it's just been a crazy time for all of us, but especially recently in Texas, after the weather and then the power going out and no heat and then pipes bursting and boiling water. It's just been so much. So even though the weather has warmed up, there's still so many issues and things that are happening. The after effects are still being felt. And you guys remember back when this was first happening, my grandpa lost power first. And then my parents lost power, but they all got together and we were trying to find hotels just like everybody else in Texas. So I was able to find them one here in Philly. And as a joke, my parents played on me.
You booked the hotel here in Philly for them in Dallas.
So it was in Dallas, but I made the call from Philly because they didn't have power, so they had trouble charging their phone.
No, not a fancy place, but it was a place that was available.
Yes,
yeah.
It had heat, so we were just glad for that. So as a joke, my parents told my grandpa that I booked them a room at the Waldorf Astoria. And I was like, wait, what? And it just kind of stuck. And of course, they put the sign there on their little door. And a lot of people, they called it the Warmdorf Astoria, and that's just how we referred to it while they were staying there, just to kind of put a fun spin on it.
That's great.
So I'm happy to tell you that my folks are back home now. Grandpa's at his house, and my parents, they went back home. And this is how they left their room at the Waldorf.
Waldorf.
Goodbye, Waldorf Astoria. We're gonna miss you.
So it's still putting a smile on our face during this tough time where we're trying to still figure things out. So I posted this on social media because you guys know I love posting Grandpa and the things he does. And we thought it was funny. I didn't think it would take off as much as it did or people would keep asking about it. And then I looked at my DMs, which normally they're a scary place on Instagram. But I looked at my DMs and I got a message from the Waldorf Astoria. And they saw my post. The real one, what? Yes. And they were like, we love that you guys have high spirits and your grandfather has shown high spirits despite the terrible situation. And they were like, we know that travel is currently restricted, but once things get better, we would love to extend an invitation for him to stay with us in Rome.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I only know of the Waldorf Astoria in New York. They have them around the world now?
Around the world. And so they said we need more of his attitude to get through these tough times, and we'd love to see him smile more. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I was excited to tell Grandpa. So here's the moment. And I just want to tell you, my grandpa, he's 91, and he doesn't show a lot of emotion. He's an army man, you know, but he was really excited. So here's a moment when I told my grandpa and my dad the good news.
The people, the Waldorf Astoria, they have something for you.
Are you kidding me?
So that's for you. Open it up.
That's from the Waldorf.
Oh, this is from the Waldorf Astoria.
The real Waldorf?
Open it up and see.
My name is on it. Oh, what a surprise. I hear from Waldorf Astoria. But I had some good things to say about them.
No, this is the real Waldorf Astoria.
Oh, okay.
This is the that you've been in. The one that said one biscuit per customer before 8 a.m. This is the real one.
Oh. Well, I'm nervous getting here from the real thing.
Okay, Room Cavalieri, Waldorf Astoria Hotel, Rome from a different point of view. Dear Mr. Oh, it's addressed to you. Dear Mr. Holley, we would be honored to host you and a guest. I guess that would be me, right? At the Rome Cavalieri, a Waldorf Astoria, for a complimentary 3-night stay, including access to our exclusive Imperial Club and our Cavalieri Grand Spa Club. Oh my God.
That would be great. When I was in Rome many years ago, I threw my coins in the 3 coins in a fountain, and they say, you know, the joke is that you will return. And I was wondering if I'd ever return. So maybe I'll get a chance to return and stay in the Waldorf Astoria, the real Waldorf.
Just awesome. So are they with us live now?
Here they are live.
Hi!
From Grandpa's house.
What'd you say?
So welcome.
Grandpa.
Hi, Glenn. Hi, Grandpa. Welcome to Good Day.
Hey, hey,
And
how you doing, Mike?
Doing well. So your father, when he was in the service, was in Rome?
That's right. That's right. With my mother,
I'll be
and
darned.
he has been talking for decades about how he wanted to get back to Rome, and we were planning a trip for him when the pandemic hit, and of course it went to the bottom of the pile. But obviously the Waldorf is restored.
top of the pile.
Is bigger.
Yeah.
so can you imagine the fact that, I mean, it's just fate, I guess, that the
Jeez.
Waldorf in Rome reached out for us to go there.
The place where he wants to go back.
Right.
That is amazing. That is really amazing. I mean, this whole last week has been amazing. I don't know if you heard me say, Mike, the Waldorf we were staying in, what we nicknamed the Waldorf, you got one biscuit a day before 8 a.m. You had to call 48 hours in advance if you wanted your room cleaned.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, basically they had heat, and
They
that
had
was
heat.
all they were selling.
Yeah.
And we were grateful, though, because Grandpa,
right.
every time I called Grandpa, he would say, I'm just glad to be warm.
Yeah, oh, it was the best hotel in the world as far as we were concerned.
You better believe it.
Grandpa, has it sunk in yet? How excited are you?
How excited are you, Dad? Has it sunk in yet?
Well, I'm surprised. Well, I guess I can say I'm more than surprised. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
It's amazing that I'll get just to see Rome.
Yeah, again, yeah. But you've never stayed at the Waldorf before, right?
No, I just read about the Waldorf, how famous and how noble it was and all of that. I never dreamed that I may spend a night in a place like
Look
that.
at this
It's
room.
fabulous and famous.
Well, Glenn, I have something to ask, and it's kind of a favor.
Okay.
Rome, he gets one person that could go. Now, he and I are both single. I think we could
Yes.
tear Rome up.
That's true. That's true. Good luck raising the money.
The bail money?
That's true. Grandpa has not said who he's going to take.
Whoa.
Have you, Grandpa?
Have you said who you're gonna take it to Rome?
That
Well, wait a minute.
careful.
Okay, wait a minute. You remember the first time you held me in your hand? When
yeah.
I was okay.
This isn't fair.
You know,
Glenn's right there.
Well, I'll have to think about that. That's gonna
Yes, smart.
take
Don't
trying to
say
make the right choice. It's gonna be-
Yeah. Choose carefully.
let me ask you this, Dad. Have I been a good son?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you've been a great son. I'm very
His best
proud
son.
of you.
Well, you pick who you want. You pick who
Oh
you
my
Yeah.
gosh. But really quickly, because I know we have to go soon, but I just want people to know that it's not over. We're still dealing with the effects. Dad, you were saying that the power is still going out at some points?
Yes, my sister who had to be hospitalized because she has to have oxygen to live, and of course her electricity was out. So yeah, and then it went out again. Once everybody said everything's fine, it went out again, but only for about 45 minutes. But
Yeah.
that's long enough to really shake people's confidence.
Sure.
Right.
And the stories are just now beginning to come out. You guys are going to hear some horrendous stories about the suffering that people have endured.
That's right.
You've heard one or two now, but there
Yeah.
are a lot more. As you all know, I'm an attorney as well as a judge, and I'm getting calls to represent people who have had horrendous injuries because of this. So
Yeah.
And folks are still
there's that
boiling
point.
water.
Oh, this is
It's
going
just-
on for months.
Folks are still boiling water.
And then there's the bills, the electric bills, right? $10,000
$10,000.
bills. It's just.
Oh, I wanted to tell you all, if you want some news, you want to have a camera at my house when I get a $10,000 electric bill.
For the explosion.
Right.
Thank you both.
Yeah. Talk about breaking news. I guarantee you, I'm gonna break something.
Break something.
I
Greg,
may
good to see
break
you.
everything.
Oh,
Congratulations, Grandpa, before we get to too much violence.
I love you both, and Grandpa, I'm so happy for you. You deserve it.
And we'll see you in Rome, you and I.
Choose carefully.
We'll be right back.
Come with us, Mike.
I'll go. Don't ask twice.
I love you.